Hi, I'm Crystal. I so enjoy seeing everyone's organizational methods. I always learn something from it, so I wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm organizing extra letters. I do a lot of die cutting, and so I always end up with a few extra letters when I do that. And I've got those extra die cut letters in some sectioned plastic boxes that I picked up at the dollar store. There's usually a wide array of these boxes available, and they're certainly inexpensive. And so I found this to be a good way to just hang on to those letters and use them as the occasion demands. So I would be interested to know if you use a similar system or if you have some other tip for how to organize those extra die cut letters that you end up with. Or stickers. Maybe you use letter stickers instead. So I just have gotten a lot of use out of the extras this way since I can find them and they're well organized. And as long as I keep the boxes handy, then, I don't have too much trouble just putting a few letters in at a time and keeping up with it. I would say that's probably the one challenge because you do have to keep up with it as you go along or else it doesn't work. Now, if you are uncomfortable using kind of mixed letters on a project, maybe that doesn't work so well, but I have no trouble just getting in and fishing out all of the options I have for a particular letter and mixing and matching the styles and colors from different past projects. I think it does add a little fun element to some of my junk journal pages to do that. Now, I don't always have the right die cut letter, of course, and I don't always want to die cut more. So I also use letters cut from magazines or books or other sources. So I have a different system for keeping up with those, and maybe that will appeal to you as well. And what I use for those letters is a floss organizer. So this is meant for embroidery floss. It's basically Ziploc bags with a hole punched in the corner, and then you can put them all together on a binder ring. So you can easily buy a set of these floss bags. They're not terribly expensive. I've linked to one in the description box that's under $7 for 36 bags and a ring. But of course, you could achieve the same thing with some sandwich bags and a hole punch if you would rather. So between those two systems, I can keep up with all my miscellaneous letters, and I've got them at my fingertips. So I hope that tip is helpful to you, or if you have a different system, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for joining me today.